The dialogue. The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Let us all join the dialogue and let all voices be welcome.
The dialogue. The dialogue.
All right, so this morning from the National Commission on Disability, we are happy to come with the dialogue today. Thank you very much. This morning, from the National Commission on Disability, we are happy to come in continuation of our special sessions of the Money Awareness, Central Bank of Liberia, LMDI Money Awareness program across the country. We are glad to come here. Today is the second and special editions in the second for people with disability. This one is focused on the deaf people in Liberia. Without much to do, before we continue, let's sing the national anthem, and I want to see them sing it too. Do it any kind of way. You want to put your hand up, fine. And please understand we're dealing with deaf people, so those of us who can sing the national anthem, let's sing it. All right?
The dialogue.
All hail Liberia, hail.
United we shall the freedom of always be united.
All right, thank you very much. Great people with disability. Disability is not inability. Being disabled does not make you unable. You are able. So you do great things in your own ways. Look the way you were singing the national anthem. We are happy. We come to you. And I know most of you are religious people. Somebody wants to pray for us from the group there. Anybody want to pray for us? Anybody? Who want to pray? Okay. Anyway, I almost said she won't be my friend. We'll manage it, yeah? All right. So, thank you. Let me push that stuff. Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right. Pray for us.
Our Father in heaven, we say thank you for this day, for bringing us here to discuss on a very important issue, our money. We say thank you for everything as we go through in Jesus' name.
Amen. Oh. Amen. Great prayer. Good one. Somebody talking now. Somebody giving us a message. Oh, that one noisy man. All right. Thank you. Now this morning, we come here actually because somebody, I like to give people their credit while they're alive all the time. we who living, something we must do in life. That's what they call life. So before you're deaf, we must be able to say what we have to say. Now, Taweh Johnson actually made us to come here. I kept asking, what is your interest? He said, but how can you go to blind people, then you can't go to the people who can't talk? So we got to go there. Taweh here did that. And so I want you to clap for him. Very, very good. So what we want to do before Taweh says anything is to get a welcome remark from our National Executive Director of the Commission on Disability in this country, Madam Daintawan Pebe. I know her to be the daughter of Miwasa Pebe, my former professor. So I know her very well. Daintawan, thank you.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Let me again, on behalf of the community of persons with disabilities, welcome the officials of the Central Bank of Liberia and LMDI, my big brother and father, and also Taweh and everyone, member of the Fourth Estate, all staff and fellow executive of the Commission on Disability. I want to say you are all welcome. To the deaf community, you have been our heartbeat, and we are very glad that this awareness targeted specifically the deaf today. And we are also glad that you visited the visually impaired, because every one of us are with disability, but there are categories of disability that are more vulnerable, as accessibility varies with classification of disability. Disability have over 13 categories. In Liberia, we have 12 homes, and in those homes, you find the rest of the category. But the one that people interact with on a day-to-day basis are the visually impaired, those you call the blind, the physically challenged, those who use the wheelchair, the crutches, who walk without assisted device and technology, and also the deaf. But among us, the issue of sign language interpretation have been a major challenge, making them to be seriously behind in everything, be it education, be it health, socially, access to justice, you can name it. But we are glad that in 2005, the Liberian government, through the 51st legislature, was able to establish an act establishing this Commission on Disability. And I'm glad to have been appointed last year by His Excellency Ambassador George Manawia to serve myself. The mandate of the Commission is to have jurisdiction over matters appertaining to the well-being and welfare of persons with disability across the 15 political subdivisions, providing programs, projects, and also through livelihood, educational support, grant, and just those things that lead to people with disability becoming access, as well as monitoring service delivery to persons with disability. When the issue of the new money came about, many of us who here, including the visually impaired, we heard a lot about it. But when it comes to information sharing among the deaf, except they are with organizations or persons with disability, and we are talking about this, that's the only way to get it. So for LMDI to bring Central Bank of Liberia to us today, we are sincerely, sincerely happy, and we appreciate this opportunity. To my fellow colleagues, I want you to kindly give your undivided attention. And those of you that are here today, use this medium as an opportunity to get to the rest of your colleagues. I know this is some of the reason why we have various chat rooms created as a means of information dissemination. So when you get the training, it's not for you alone. Many of you are heads of institutions of the deaf. Doing your engagement, provide this information to them. I'm glad that you had some papers that were given to you, some posters. Try to let them know that as we move forward, I know they're going to start engaging the various market, and you're not going to see the old money anymore, but you're going to see these denominations. Wherever you have challenges, the organizations of persons with disability are still willing to provide clarity. Again, we say thank you, and as we are here today, we feel sincerely a part of society and a part of everything that is happening nationally. So again, you are wholeheartedly welcome. I might not be with you throughout because we are working on deadlines and a lot of reports. So again, thank you so much for coming, and thank you very much. I leave you in the hands of the Deputy Director for Technical Services, who's Mr. Bood. And just to let you know, we are 3 that are appointed by the President according to Article 1 of the Act. So the 2 deputies, they usually do the appointment from the 3 categories of disability. So I'm from the physically challenged category as the chairperson. The next in command, which is the Deputy Director for Administration, is a visually impaired person. And the next, which is the Deputy Director for Technical Services, is always a deaf person. So those 3 categories are reflected within our leadership. Thank you, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Pebe. Very expounding conversation there about disability, kinds of disabilities in our land. 13 of them. We don't even know that. This is very interesting. So today, we want to listen to our brother, little brother Taweh, who actually influenced this. Not me. I did not influence it. He actually felt that you need to be brought into these things. To Taweh, what's your interest? I kept asking you.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Yes, thank you, Chief. Officials of the National Commission on Disabilities, officials of the Central Bank of Liberia, the LMDI family, and members of the hearing and speech impairment community. I don't like to refer to you as deaf. That is not too good. So thank you, Chief, for granting my request, and I'm happy. I remember a few months ago, we had this conversation, and I told him, I said, Chief, the visually impaired community is just a fragment of the disabled community. He said, what does that mean? I said, Chief, because we met with the visually impaired people does not mean we have met with the disability community. The people who have hearing and speech impairment also have a say when it comes to national decision-making processes. He said, oh, that makes sense, but let's think about that. So we planned it before we came here, and then it was not possible. So we had to plan it again. I kept insisting. I said, Chief, we have to do this. He said, okay, let's do it. And I'm glad that we have you here. It is my prayer that you will take this information and pass it on to people in your community, people who are not here, so that this message is disseminated. Thank you, Chief.
All right. Thank you, Taweh. That's what they call nation. In this world, there are people who should have interest in all aspects of life. And so we are glad that our brother would think on you. He's our RT consultant. So he does a lot of RT work for us. We are happy to work with him. Now the program begins with you. And today we have Ms. Pebe Dintawan, who is the executive director of this commission, the National Commission on Disabilities. We have Mr. Joshua Bull, the Deputy Director for Technical Services of the National Commission on Disabilities. The Reverend Fala Boyma. Reverend Fala Boyma happens to be the Deputy for Administration on this commission. Benjamin Nathan is our sign language, one of 2 interpreters for the National Commission on Disabilities. Mrs. Josephine Jigbe is a sign language interpreter too here. Then we have the groups of Liberian Women in Deaf Activities, Liberia Association of the Deaf, the Liberia Muslim Association of the Deaf. So all our people, in terms of the what our little brother now says we should call you speech impaired people. You are rather speechly impaired. He doesn't want to call you deaf. He just believes you cannot talk, and that doesn't make you quote unquote deaf like that. But well, so we are happy. Now it's your time to begin to tell us what you think about the money. What do you want to know? What did you expect when we decided to make money? what you expected, what kind of money you expected or you wanted when you heard that the government was trying to make money. What did you think about? So you will stand up and say it, and we will get interpretation from our team of interpreters. So who number one, your name first, then your issue you want to. Anybody? Who for it? Oh, man, I dry. Oh, yeah, yay, that yay, that you and I, let hear you. What you say?
Yeah, I have a question.
Your name first.
My name is Ye.
Ye who?
SUMW. SUW. MWA. My name is Ye Sowami.
Oh, Ye Sonwabe. Very good. Ye Sonwabe.
I have a question.
Please.
About the new money.
Uh-huh.
If you are fixing a new money, first you bring out the information for awareness so that people can know and then post to you. Say it.
Y'all get it one more chance. She's talking.
That's
Don't
your
disturb her.
question.
So her question is, why are you coming to us now? Why you didn't come before? That's not the question there? Yeah? Another question? Good. So the other man, you're part of concern. What you want to say?
Your concern. Yeah.
You stand up. What's your name? Yes.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you can talk.
I'm Charles Sipan.
I'm Charles.
Okay.
Sipan.
I'm working here with NCD. I'm planning a research officer.
Come close to the mic so you can talk some more.
I want to.
He not hearing.
But you can only talk. Okay, fine. So,
Good afternoon to all.
yes.
I'm Charles Sipan. Okay.
Go ahead, sound. Do anything. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Do your thing. Let him enjoy himself.
He's the interpreter. So.
Well, let him do it. You can also interpret. It does not matter. No, do your thing. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm Charles Sipan. Okay, I work here at NCD. I'm planning and research officer. I thank all the CBL outreach team for coming to us today to tell us about the new money. But I want to know, since you printed the new money, where are the 1,000 and 500 bill? We are not seeing them.
Very good. Very good. Yes, we'll answer you. Yeah, they will answer you. Thank you. Very good concern. Mr. Dagba, what a 1,000, what a 500. Who there? Yes. Go ahead. Do your thing. People will talk here, man.
First. MANRNKEN. Nico MOMBO. Momo.
Who is he?
It's Nico.
Lincoln Bombo.
Momo.
Lincoln Momo, M-O-M-O-H.
Momo. M-O-M-O.
Okay, M-O-M-O. Good.
I want to tell you, thank you, but I have a question for the deaf community. I am late, but I think I have right to ask question. My question is, before you ask her about the money business, we have not seen the money, but you have to give her an example because we have not seen some of it. If we have problem, for example, the fake money, so how do we know it?
That's why we're here. Very good. Next person. Thank you, Momo. Next man. Next woman. Yes.
I'm Eugene Wisse. I want to know Before this, I want to know the difference between the false money and the real money. And because they have counterfeit.
Very good. Very good questions. Man in the white, yes.
NYMTY. Neti Nangbe.
Neti Nangbe? Good.
Between the different denomination of money. For he about the queens, and I used to it. When he lost it when they get it, he cannot tell the difference. And they have $5 in bank, and they have $5 in coins, all on the market.
They got only $5 coin now. They're taking the $5 paper. Yeah, ma, that you turn.
My name is Elsa Ure. I am the General Secretary for Liberian Women Deaf in Action. I want to know if you want to change 500, you go to the market. People can say it's false money. She went out and then she encountered that property. They told her the money was false. She don't know the difference between the 500 and it's confusing. For her, she don't want as deaf people to fool her because they face the money. They just heard about it, but they don't see it. You educate us about the money correctly.
You're right. You're right indeed. My man way in the back. Yes. Go ahead.
Ibrahim Wajo.
Ibrahim Wajolo. Yes. Ibi, go ahead.
Now, since they brought in the new money, there have been a lot of confusion because for me, the Queens, he can do motorbike transportation. $10, $5 to be carrying it. When you see it, at time he put it in your pocket, it lost. So he really want to know about it, the coins, management of the coins.
Very good. You will learn to use that coin by force. The coin be your money law. You better learn to keep that coin. Who the man? Woman? Any woman? Woman, man? Anybody? Yes. Your time. Yes. Okay, woman for it. Woman with a ray. And my friend. Come to the mic.
She can talk.
Yeah, but it matter. You come to the mic and be.
My name is Law Foucault. About the money. In the night, when she go and then buy things, and then when people looking at the money, they say, which money? Different money. You get this. When she get $10, she get $20. You get 2-3 different money. So she can say, sorry, it's confusing.
Yes.
She can't tell the difference.
Serious one. What's her name again? Law Voker. Voker? V-O-K-E-R. Yeah. She right. Too many confusing monies on the market. That's what they're trying to work on now. Yes, Chief. Yeah, don't worry. Your time coming, my man.
My name is A-L-T-E. A-L-T-E. The paper, he's seeing it, but he's seeing the old money stay on the market. That's his question. He's seeing the paper with new denomination.
But then he still see old money. Yeah, good question. Well, my man who told closing now. Yes. Your question.
N-Y-A. Nya.
Is Nya?
Yeah. L-O-M-O.
Nya Flomo.
Nya Flomo.
Very good. Okay, Nya.
I want to know the difference between the money, the old and the new money.
Good. Yes, enter. And before my man, yes. Don't worry, other y'all will talk.
Roberta. My name is Roberta. She want to know about the 5,000. There are a lot of confusion to change it. When people can refuse it whenever they give it to her, they can say it's false.
The 500.
500 rather. And she have not seen 1,000. She have not seen it. She have not seen it at all. Only the 500 in confusion. So now when 1,000 come.
There will be more problem, huh? Yes, man with the blue. Yes.
Good afternoon to all. My name is Ben MSC. As the director said about the deaf community in Liberia, we thank you for making our priority. I'm very happy to hear that you people were coming to have this short educative program with us. For him, one time he had an experience. He was sick. And he tried to buy something for a lady. And he gave her the money, and she saw it. She said, no, I can't accept the 500. No, I can't accept it. So he was sick. He had to walk. And then he went to another woman before she accepted it. But a lot of people does not understand about the money business.
Anybody else? Okay, 1, 2. Then we'll move on to the next part of the program.
Come to the mic.
He can talk?
Yeah, but he can hear.
Okay, that's fine. You come to the mic. Yes.
I'm Sylvester Mamo. When we got the news about the new money, people were running up and down, doubting about the money. Some do not believe that it is true or false. And later on, we discovered that somebody was using the National Social Security ID card and was arrested at the airport with millions of dollars. So that millions of dollars, is that really the new money that the government prints, or is that false money? So what I want to understand the difference I have. So I want to understand that.
You're right. Thank you, my man there. Yes. Yes.
I am the president of the Deaf Women in Action. My name is Taweh Johnson. I've seen the different denominations, but the Queens and the 20s, it can confuse her because a lot of different, old, new, how she will tell between it. If they stay using it, when you change it, when she goes, she can have to change it 2-3 different times before it can really get her problem. So how will they settle that issue?
Good question. Very good question. You are the last man, but you just spoke though. And you spoke? No, 1 person, 1 point. That's the rule of the game. Okay, the last man now. Then we'll go to the next part of the meeting.
Thanks very much for inviting us here today. Sometimes there are a lot of confusion. Usman, my name is Usman. I am the president for the Deaf, the Muslim Association.
Okay, Usman, yeah.
The new money.
Usman Toure, right? Toure, Usman Toure. Yeah.
It's a good thing. And the old money still on the market. So how do we go about that? Will you people change the old money and put it out and the new one stay? That's my question.
Good. All very good questions indeed. Yay, Elola, you can talk. Yay, you can talk. Yay, you gotta shut up. Yay, you gotta keep quiet. Masa, you gotta deal with me. Okay. Okay. Yay. She not lecturing, she just there lecturing all over the place. All right, good. Okay, y'all yay now. I mean, yay talking, y'all. So the dialogue this morning On Money Awareness, the National Commission on Disability is taking a break to be back.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Each one shot, each one yes. Each one shot, each one yes.
Honey, I was listening to the radio the other day and I hear people saying each one teach one. What that one really mean?
It means one person who know book might help the other person whether know book to know book, especially in the area of reading and writing. All you need, number 1, your ABC book. Number 2, your copy book. 3, pencil and free time for you and for your teacher. Then if you know it well, you can help other people to be like you. Like what we call each one teach one.
I think when everybody do the thing here, then we all helping to make Liberia good country and big bold country.
A message brought to you by Literate Liberia Movement.
Each one shot, each one yes. Each one shot, each one yes.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
We are back. Now, we'll go to part 2 of the meeting. Part 2 of the meeting. Robert, you two, you're talking too much. Part 2 of the meeting. There are a woman. Hey. She can see? Wait a minute, she not seeing? Oh, okay, but she can just dress somewhere. Yes, sit right there. Hey. Simple. The woman can come and sit down over there. We'll not get special seat. Everybody president here. Very good. You see me now? Very good. No more talk. They can tell you, don't mind them. If they were talking, I'm going to be hard time. All right. Now, we'll go to part 2 of the meeting. You all can see happily, so you'll be able to see this. Please also interpret what you will hear as we proceed. So we want you to sit down now and look at all the new different money that we have made to replace the old ones. All the old one, we'll take it out and put the new one. So we want you to see the new one that will take over all the money. So sit down now and you watch it. Thank you.
The dialogue.
Madabira people, you all know that the national legislature in May 2021 tell the Central Bank of Liberia to bring new Liberia money to make sure enough money in the country. The new $100 Liberia money was the fight of the new family of Liberia money that they bring to show in 2021. While the other money, the $5, the $10, the $20, the $50, the $500, and the $1,000 Liberia money, they will hand over or bring it into 2022. And the bottom one, they will put it outside into 2024. The Central Bank of Liberia is pleased to tell you or show you the new family of the new Liberia money. Here are the things that own the new family of Liberia money that you need to know so nobody can give you false money. Number 5, you will see plenty small star every time you twist the money on the line. You will see in the money. Number 2, you will feel small pin on the top and bottom of the money. When you rub your finger around the end of the money, you will feel something there. Even on the picture where on the money, you will feel small pin on it. Number 10, you will see the sign of the country, the bureau, and the CBL letter on the money when you hold it in the light or when you turn it to the sun. Beside the new thing they put on the new money to protect it, you can see the difference between the new money and the old money. All the people who here on the $20, $50, and $100, they get ring on their head. Number 2, the 7 women who designed the Liberia flag that then on the $500 Liberia money. Number 10, you will see the sign of the 16th tribe, the Taweh march, on the front of the $1,000 Liberia money and the capital building on the back of the $1,000 Liberia money. Remember now that the first time $1,000 Liberia money will be in the country. Number 4, now that the old coins the new $5 and $10 coin. A small dog, the lighter and easier to carry. It can bust back you. Number 5, the $5 and $10 coin, you will see sign underneath the picture on the front of the coin when you twist the $5 and $10 coin. Now it says you will also see the style underneath the picture on the front of the coin when you twist the $5 and $10 coin. For more information on the new Dabira money, please visit the CPL website. So www.cpl.org.ro. New Dabira money, same value. That last part there, you interpreted it. The last part, you can remember what you say. You tell me first before I ask you.
If you want to know more about the new banknote, you can visit the CBL.
What the last part there? Man, what the last part? Hello, teacher, I was saying before we're talking to the people.
Yeah, the last part.
You come to the mic. They think that radio program. What you need again?
I'm Josephine Chugwe.
Josephine Jigbe, yeah. What the last part there?
Yeah, if you want to know more about the Liberian money, you should visit the website www.cbl for more information.
That the last part there? I mean, click that last part again.
And they have a name.
Wait. Click that last part again so you can go back on it.
Same.
Wait, my man. Let it put the thing back on.
The dialogue.
New Dabira money, same value. What the last part again, Mr. Interpreter? To the mic.
Same money, same value. That's the last part.
Put it on again.
New money, same value.
Wait small. Play again. New Dabira money, same value. Man, what did man say? What the last part there?
New Liberian money, same value.
Interpret that now.
Let me interpret.
Tell them the last part is, then we'll test them. Very good. So who can tell me now what we say? What the last part of that in there? The last statement the man made. Somebody can tell me. Who there? Now who? Everybody say the same thing? So let somebody tell me what I want mean now. I hear them. Let somebody tell me what you mean. What we mean by new Liberian money same value? What it mean? What we mean by that? Say you know it. Anybody can explain it? Eugene? What you mean? What we mean by seeing new Liberian money same value? What we mean by that?
It's a new money, but the same value as the old money. No different rate.
Very good. Clap for the man. Your clap, man. Clap for Eugene. Very good. Very good. Eugene answered the question without looking back. That's true. Even though the money new, that new money and the old one before are the same value. Nobody must tell you, bring your $5 for $2, nothing. Huh? So very good. Now that we hear you, we brought Mr. Dagbe. William Dagbe is from the Central Bank. He will talk to you now. Most of the questions you were asking, the picture answers some. And that's all? The question you were asking and the picture answers some. And that's all? Good. Now we want Mr. Dagbe to come. Mr. William Dagbe. He will now answer your questions. Now we will have Mr. William Dagbe to come and try to answer some of your questions by making a statement. And he will talk about the false money, the this one, the that one. Listen carefully so you can answer some of your questions. After that again, those who get some more questions, they will stay asking. He will answer. Then from there, we'll close and go. And that's all. Thank you. Mr. Dagbe?
The dialogue. The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Thank you, Mr. Colley. Mr. Deputy Director, other officials, and you, the hearing and speech impaired friends. We are here today from the Central Bank to explain to you, like we have been doing in other sectors and with other organizations. I have with me on the team Mr. Nathaniel Taweh is here with me, and then we are here to explain to you. We bring you greetings from the Board of Governors, senior management, and the staff of the Central Bank of Liberia. We are pleased to be here with you. We know that you are part of us. You are citizens like every other person in this country. And so you deserve to know about issues of national concern. And the money is an issue of national concern. You will remember that last year, 2021, a few years ago, we have been facing some challenges with respect to our currency, which is the Liberian dollar. You remember that certain point in time, there were very less Liberian dollar or few Liberian dollar on the market. It was difficult for us to find Liberian dollar. And the one that we found, the one that were on the market, about 3/4 of that were mutilated, which we call tier. And so, and another thing again, like you rightly said, most of you are listening to your questions. And one of it was that we have different money on the market, which is true. So these are the reasons for which the central bank and the national government decided to print new money. And enough money this time so that we will not face the problem of money shortage. You know, as the economy grows, there is a need too for more money in the economy. So this time around, we were given the authority to print new money, and we should print the new money in 3 years. That is 2021, 2022, and 2024. 2023, we will not print any money because 2023, which is next year, is election year. So the national legislature advised us that we shouldn't print any money. And the print of the money have been put into law. So the central bank will not be printing any money in 2023. So the money, we have printed the money. Someone said, why would they not consult you, or why would they not come to you before printing the money? Yeah, this is true. But you see, every one of us lives in the community, lives in the district, and the district has representative. Each of the district has representative. And so we could not come to individual group or community. So it was done through your representative. The money that we printed, we were given the authority by the national legislature. You understand? And every one of us, we are represented by those in the House. So this is why we did not go to each organization or individual to discuss. Have we done that? But now we have not printed the money, honestly. Because this organization will tell me, say, I want green money. The other organization will tell me, say, no, you make the money yellow. So for that reason, we don't do that. Yes. Okay, so the money they asked us to print contains 7 denominations. The denominations are $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, $500, and $1,000. We have all of the denominations in the country. We'll be having all. We have almost all, let's say. Before the end of December, we'll have all of the denominations in the country. Because we'll be receiving our last consignment maybe by the 18th of this month, and then all the denominations now will be in the country. So pretty soon, you will be seeing all of the denominations. Even though it will take time to come to you, but just be patient. It will come to you. You will receive it one way or another. You understand? Now, the purpose of this, somebody asked, there are so many different money on the market. Yes. So this is one of the reasons we printed the new money, to get rid of all the other money on the market. All the other money. You know, we printed money Charles Taylor time. And we printed money President Taweh Johnson time. So those 2 different money, we take them from the market. And only the one, the new money that we have printed, that will be the only money that will be on the Liberian market. So how do we intend to change this money? Our strategy to change the money will be done through the commercial banks. For those of us who have accounts with the commercial banks, they can just go anytime they want to withdraw, they go there, they withdraw new money. Those of us who don't have bank accounts, you will get the money through your friends, you will get the money through your Susu club, you will get the money by other means. If you are a trader or you are a conductor, people who get the money, they will come and buy from you. People, or they will come and pay transport fare. You will see the new money. You understand? And we're not rushing to change the money because we don't want pressure to get on the banks. We're taking our time to change the money. And you see, the commercial banks, they themselves, they have account with the central bank. So whenever they collect the other money, the 2 other money that I spoke about, that were printed Charles time, anytime, we call them the legacy note, including the damaged one, the tier. They will come and deposit it in their account with the central bank. When the money come there, we seize it. We will not put it by us. We will only put new money. When they want money, we will only supply them new money. This is how we intend to do it, and then slowly but surely the money will go around, and then we'll collect all of the damaged money, all of the legacy money, the 2 different money on the market. We'll collect all of them, and then we'll destroy it. And only the new money now, that's the only money that will be on the market. Now, how can we tell the difference between the money? The money, the $5 and the $10, they are in coins. Before, we have papers. We have paper 5 and we have paper 10. But this time around, we're introducing coins. The reason is simple. You see the $5 and the $10, they are the smaller denomination, and they can pass around quickly, easily. Most of the time, most often that they want people trade with, the 5 and 10. So for that reason, they get damaged quicker. You understand? And to print money is very, very costly. It costs the government a whole lot of money. So we say, look, let's change the $5 and $10 paper to coin. And coin lasts for 15 years or more. So that's why we decided to print the $5 and the $10 in coin.
The dialogue.
Right now, if you look on the market, you see any $5, $10, it will be very, very damaged. But pretty soon, you will not see any on the market. I can assure you between now and March of next year, you will not find any note, $5 or $10 note. Because as they come to the bank, we destroy them. We seize it and we destroy it. And we'll only put the $5 and $10 coin also as the change. So the $5 and $10, the same thing the people used to buy. $5 can buy cold water. $5 people used to buy cold water. It can buy $10 people can buy cold water, peppermint. The same thing the coins can buy the same thing. That's the same value. We just took it from paper and we put it into coins. So it will buy the same thing. We brought some here to show you. Later on, I will give it to you. I will give it to you so you can see later on. So that part, that's the first part of it. Then again, you will see the 500. Some people say the 500 is confusing and this and that. Yes, the 500 before, it used to be confusing because we had the $10 paper and the 500, it was almost the same color. So it was difficult for certain people to actually distinguish, and then people lose on that all the time, and sometimes they get the money to the wrong. They get $500 for $10. When they come to realize it, late, the person already gone. But this time around, the $10 now, that coin, the $10, yeah, the $10, yeah. The $10 that coins. And then the 500 now is note. So, yeah, you can carry to them. You can carry to them. The big one is the $10, and all the small one is the. So there will be no confusion again between the 500 and the $10, because the $10 are iron money and the 500 are paper money. Okay.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
Then another thing again, you will see that the 500, before the picture they had on the 500, that picture, it was 3 chiefs. But nobody really knew who those chiefs were. So this time around, we said, look, we move the 3 chiefs from there and put ladies there. And then we say, look, the women there too, they have been contributing to the growth of this country. They have been making their own impact. So that it is time that we recognize the women in Liberia. And so we thought, when we look back in our history, we were able to see that the 7 ladies that made the flag of the Republic of Liberia, those are the ladies we put on the 500. You understand? So that's the new 500. That's the new 500. It's different from the old 500. You understand? Then for the $20, the note now, the $20, the $50, and the $100, you will see that the new one all have ring around the head. The picture, you will see ring around the head. That's the new note. Yes, that's the new note. And then for the 1,000, the new note that I will be introducing, the 1,000. You understand? That 1,000 there, again, we sat down, we said, look, what can we do to make everybody feel a part of this morning? You understand? So we discussed, and then we came up finally with the traditional marks, because we have 16 tribes in Liberia. And so for all of these tribes to be represented, and because every one of us here fit into one of it. So we decided to use a traditional mask. Some people would think that, oh, this is a devilish thing, but no, not at all. It was just for representation of the tribes of Liberia. You understand? So that how we put a traditional mask on the 1,000, and then we put a capital building to the back. You know, the capital building, our house where the offices of our representatives, you can find them. So we put the capital building at the back of that 1,000. Then, I have told you already how we intend to change the money through this commercial bank. Nobody will come to you to say, oh, I come to your center today, Central Bank sent me to change money. Say no, we're only changing the money through the commercial banks. We asked them, we also spoke to them, for people who have small money, you please open one window. Because some people just only have money for them to go eat. You open one window, anytime they come there, you can change their money. And then they agree to work on that. But I am telling you, right now, we are using all of the money. The money you see on the market, we are using all for now. But as I told you, you will see gradually, the old money, they will fade away. You will not see it again. Because each time the bank bring it to deposit it, we will seize it. We sort among them, we take out all the new one, the old one, and we keep it, we will not put it back. We only when they want money, they come to us, we just supply them new money. New money. Gradually, you will see the new money will go all over. That's how we intend to do it. So now, somebody talk about counterfeit. Now, you see, money, what makes it money, especially the note, the paper money. Before, you know, the olden days, people used to trade. You give me salt, I give you pepper. You give me chicken soup, I give you oil. No money business. Later on, the people face some kind of paper, they say that money. We must use it to buy. But that paper they face, the people say who face the paper, they get sense. Because you do it like that, anybody can take any paper and just bring it to somebody. So what they did, they put security in the paper. So there are security features in the money that I would like to show you that we expect to see, so that we call it genuine money. So we'll demonstrate small with it so that you will see. The $100, the new $100, it been on the market long time. Since last year, 1 year ago now, the new $100 here, we put it on the market. And you understand? Okay. Now, this is the $1,000. Now, you see here, we call it the security thread. The security thread on the money. In that security thread, when you take the money, you hold it to you that day. You hold it to you that day, and then you do it that day. You take it. You do it that day, you will see in that thread there will be some movement. You will see some movement in that thread. Or there will be change of color. Some denomination, you will see the color will change. Some denomination, you will see that the star that will be going up and down. That's the first level there, so the security thread. Counterfeit, you take it will not happen. The next one, you see the clear fee, the open fee. Yeah, the clear place here. On all the money, you will see it. The clear fee. In that fee there's something there. We got the seal of the Republic of Liberia. It's in that fee there. And under the C, we got the CBL. But how do you see it? If you were all SA, if you were all DO, you take the money like this and show it to the sun. You will see the seal. and the CBL rating on it. If you were in the house and the light is on, you show it to the light, you will see it. Counterfeit, you will not see it. So that how we can determine whether the money is a good money or the money is a false money. You understand? So basically, these are the things that we have come to share with you. You understand? Thank you for your time.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank our Executive Director, the Taweh Pebe, Mr. Joshua Bull, Boyma, Fala Boyma, who wasn't here in spirit, Benjamin, Nathan, our interpreter, and Mrs. Jigbe, Josephine, our interpreter. Great program here today. So the Central Bank people are happy to have come today. I want to thank all of you. Goodbye on the dialogue, and it was good that you, the deaf people, interacted with the Central Bank. My name is John Colley on behalf of all my people. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
The dialogue.
This is an LMDI production.
The dialogue.
Radio